I'm giving you my top 10 things to prioritize as a Christian stay-at-home mom right after this. Hi friends, my name is Shayla and I'm the creator of Junk Drawer Mom. My mission is to help you as a Christian mom live a life that's full of grace and confidence in Jesus. So if you're new here, consider subscribing before you go. In today's episode, I want to talk about priorities. Now, this is a buzzword. Everybody's mama, business, social media, app, kid, spouse, job. Everybody wants our attention. But what should take the priority when you are a mother, specifically a stay-at-home mom that's a Christian that's trying to just discover all the things and teach your kids about Jesus and be a disciple yourself? So let's talk about it. First and foremost, now I'm going to give some that are priority, top priority. And then the rest of these, you can mix and match whatever order you want to put them into. Number one, 100% all the time, your top priority should be your relationship with Jesus Christ. Everything flows from your relationship with God. I'm talking your emotions, your relationship and how you view yourself, your relationship with your kids, how you parent your children, if you're married, your spouse, your finances, your job, everything flows from your relationship with God. So that first and foremost has to be a priority. And unfortunately, it's one of those things that drops first off of our list. Number two is family. Now, I'm presuming most of you guys watching are stay-at-home moms. It is our responsibility to cultivate a place of peace and of vibrancy in our home. Now, I don't know about your kids. My kids, they be off the wall. Literally sometimes they be like, that's another story for another day. That's another story for another day. But I'm telling you, I have to remember that, yes, these days are long. It's very challenging, but this is their childhood. And I don't want them to remember yeah, my mom was just so mean all the time, or she was always yelling at me, or she always had some kind of tone of voice. And I was just talking to a friend the other day about this, and you know how hard it is to just not have an attitude when they keep doing stuff to tap dance on your nerves? You know. So I think it is imperative that we remember to bring it down a notch, to breathe, woosah for a second, and just remember that this should be a place of peace and vibrancy. And so, again, this stems from having your relationship with God, because if you can put your faith and your trust in Him and rely on His grace to get you through the day, then those bumps will be a little bit easier to get over. Okay, so those two for sure, high priority. Now the rest of these, throw them wherever you want. Number three, household management. I am not a firm believer in the solid gender role thing. It is what it is. I'm married and my children live here. So everybody's putting in their part. If I didn't make the mess, my kids made the mess, they're going to be the ones cleaning it up, but I do know that as the mother and the one who's here most of the time, it is my job to manage all of those things getting done. This is a sidebar too. We got to start teaching our kids some life skills, how to do laundry, basic cooking, how to clean properly. So I'm actually, when I do the cleaning, and like I said, if I don't make the mess, they be cleaning it. I'm the one standing there teaching them no, hey, this is how you do it the right way. So that way it's not all on me and I'm not spending hours and hours cleaning because my kids are slobs. No, they're going to learn how to clean it up themselves. That's just a little side tip. Number four is child development. So this is first and foremost spiritual development. We should not be relying on children's church, the shows, whatever book to teach our kids. We should be the ones doing that. Teaching them how to pray, teaching them how to study in their word, and learning about what and how God feels about them. But also too, because we're a homeschooling family, I'm also responsible for teaching them academically. So if that's you, I would say, it is a high priority, and it does matter. That doesn't mean that we just need to be sitting down studying for 6 hours a day at some desk. No, you can learn through life. But all I'm saying is it is just know you are responsible for teaching them. So don't just skirt over that and allow the TV to teach. Number five is self-care. And I'm going to say this for the people in the back. Getting a massage is not self-care. I'm going to say it one more time. Getting a massage is not self-care. That's self-indulgence, You can indulge in massages and facials and whatever, but that is not, let me just say, it's not the only form of self-care. Okay. Self-care is taking care of your emotional, physical, and mental health. If one of your kids was sick, or your husband was sick, or your friend was sick, how would you take care of them? What would you do? Those are the things that you should be doing for yourself every day. At least one of them every day. So we're going to make a commitment to exercise, eat well, de-stress, laugh, take a break. Okay. Number 6 would be community. Actually, this probably should go up on the priority list as well. Higher on the priority list, but community. You need to have some form of community. You need to be in a church. That does not mean streaming on YouTube or somebody's church website. You need to physically go to a church, a small group, and be in a group of people that see you, that know you, that care about you. You will be surprised at how much of a burden gets lifted as a parent when you have people that are supporting you, that group of people around you that desire the same things for your family, that care about you and that want to see you succeed. Number 7 is boundaries. I'm gonna just say this. Learn when to say no to protect yourself, your well-being, or your family's well-being. Enough said. Number 8 is hobbies. Let's find something that we can do that doesn't include being a mother. Yes, our primary role and responsibility is being a mom, but we also have wants and desires outside of that, and that's okay. And not every hobby needs to be a side hustle. Just do something because you enjoy, whether it's exercising, roller skating, learning a new language, mini golf, walking around the mall, whatever it is, find something that's just for you that you enjoy. Number 9 is marriage. If you are married, then your marriage should be a priority, and it should be a higher priority than your children. Okay? God, marriage, children. But I know not all of us here are married, so it is a partnership. Parenting is a partnership with your spouse. And so there's intimacy that's required, communication that's required. And so you should be devoting time towards that. Number 10 is prayer. We should be seeking the Lord in all things. We should be taking time in our day to pray, ask God for discernment, learning how to pray and when to pray for certain things, especially pertaining to your children, especially like if they're a lot younger and they can't talk yet. You need to know what's going on. We are spirit beings first, and so we should be doing things by the Spirit and not always by our flesh or in the natural. The Holy Spirit can give us a whole lot more insight to things than what we can just see with our natural eye. So prayer is huge. If you're looking to develop a more dynamic prayer life, you can download my prayer prompts guide. I'll put the link in the description box, or you can watch this video on how to make a prayer journal.